Hi, welcome back to video 6 of resintel.net on how to use the CMS within your new website. Previous video took you through content bars 3 and 4. We're going to look at content bars 5. Now, content bar 5, as you can see, is split up into two columns. So let's just have a look at it through the back end. So let's have a look. Now, as you can see, I can't see content bar 4 or 5. Just click those 3 dots there and all the other content sections will come up. So let's have a look at content bar 5. Again, what we've done, we've selected an equal column pair which has divided the page beautifully into 2. And we've created a news feed and we've created an events feed. Now, the point of these 2 feeds is this. The most important thing with any website is to continually have new information on that site. If your website, especially your homepage, is static, when Google spiders your website and doesn't see any changes, it will not increase your ranking. It will just assume that the site is a static website with no new information. What you have to do, and your responsibility as a site owner, is to make sure that you are adding new blogs, new events, and adding new attractions. Now, it's no good doing this with third-party apps. Many people will put a Facebook plugin here or a Twitter plugin, whatever. All you're doing in effect is promoting their websites and not your own. You need to be doing this with hard content on your own site, which is why we've created our own blog tool, our own diary tool, and our own attractions tool. So it's very important to remember this. Putting plugins onto your website does not promote your site. All it does is look pretty and promote the site that the plugin belongs to. So as you see within the news section here, we've added this widget, which is derived from our widget section. I believe it's in the advanced setup. Recent pages feed. So you don't need to drop it in, I've done that for you. And in the calendar side, we've dropped in the calendar, but actually what we've done is taken and it's a neat trick which I'll show you in a moment, we've taken a copy of the events calendar. There's a tool within the CMS called Share To. Now, and also Move To. So if you wanted to move that piece of text, that horizontal wall rule from there to the top, you could just drag that up. But if you wanted to move that particular bit of text to another page, then you simply select Move To. It will highlight it, you move to another page, and then you drag it into position. Likewise, if you want to share something. Now, with the calendar, all the control of the calendar is done in the events page, and I'll show you that in a moment. But what we've done is we've taken a Share To on that one and copied that down to there. So anything you do here in the events section will be updated here on the home page. And that's how we've created those 2 pages. So let's jump out of that and have a look at the blog itself. Here is the blog. If we edit the web page, you'll see that we've added in the blog widget. There's nothing else for you to do. However, if you go to website and you go to blog articles here, you can see the blog article we've created. Just like a normal page, you go in, you edit the page, you give it a meta title and a meta description, just like you would do with any other web page, and there will be a video on SEO later. You build the web page in exactly the same way you would do normally, but you also place a preview image in this box. Now the reason we do this, at some point or other, once you've published this blog, you will want to post it to Facebook, post it to Twitter. Now what we suggest you do is connect all of your other Instagrams and WhatsApp and all the others you connect to Facebook, and then you post everything directly from your site to Facebook. So this is SEO you're generating in your website being posted to Facebook. There's nothing wrong with doing post on the fly to Facebook, but they won't reappear in your website. We're not interested in that. We're interested in hard content about your business that will enable Google to find your business posted to social media. If you want to add a new blog, you simply click the red button here, and you can see there is a template called blog article, and you drag that down and you start to create a second blog and a third blog and a fourth blog. That's all there is to the blog section. If we go back to the website again and have a look at the other element on the home page, if you remember, which was the events calendar. So if we go into main menu and events, you'll see in here the calendar widget. There it is. So if you highlight that, again select as usual down the bottom, and here you can see a thing that says manage events. So you select this, you find a date that you want to select for. So if we go through to, I know I did one in, I think the first one's in May. There it is, 22nd. So you'll see there's the event in question, and in that event is a link to the event, summary, location, time, image, and if you wanted to add another event the following day, say on the 23rd, then again you would just literally add an event. Once you've completed those events, the calendar, the main calendar under the event section, will look like this. So you click on the event, there you are, there's an image, there's the title of the event, an image, text about the event, location and time. Perfect. And then if you compare that with the home page, so main menu, just doing this, there are quicker ways to navigate, but I'm doing this so that you get used to navigation. And through this button here, you can actually share a web page to Facebook as well. Just like we've done the blogs, you can share anything you write. If you write and use one of these pages to write a newsletter, which is something we'll talk about later, again you can share that to Facebook. Everything you do within the website you can share. We're going to use this tool this time just to view the main site in the browser, and if we scroll down you can see here that you've got your events listed. I've only put one event in the calendar just for demo purposes, but we've set this up so that the very first 4 events listed in the events calendar will be displayed. Obviously when the time passes the first one will disappear, and so on and so forth. So by keeping the events up to date, by building blogs, keeping the events up to date, you're updating your social media, and most importantly you're building the SEO in your website.